everyone, and welcome back to the Jane and Alex podcast. I am your host, Jane.
And I'm Alex. It is great to be here with you all again. We hope you are having a fantastic week.
We definitely do. Today we have a very practical topic. It is something that every adult has to do, but it can be a little scary if you are doing it in a second language.
That is right, Jane. Today we are talking about bank. We are going to cover everything you need to know about visiting a bank, using an ATM, and managing your money in English.
Talking about bank is so important because money matters are serious. You don't want to make a mistake when you are handling your money. You want to be clear and you want to understand exactly what the bank staff is telling you.
Exactly. It is not just about vocabulary. It is about confidence. When you walk into a bank, you want to feel like you know what to say. So let's start with the basics, Jane. What is the first thing most people do at a bank?
Well, usually the first thing you do is open an account. If you move to a new country or just need a new place for your money, you have to open a bank account.
Right. And in English, we usually talk about two main types of accounts. Do you know what they are, Jane?
I think so. We have a checking account and a savings account. Is that right?
That is perfect. Let's explain the difference. A checking account is for your daily spending. It's the money you use to buy groceries, pay for coffee, or pay your bills.
Okay, so a checking account is for everyday use. What about a savings account?
A savings account is for keeping money safe for the future. You usually earn a little bit of interest on this money. Interest is the extra money the bank pays you for keeping your money with them.
I love earning interest, even if it's just a little bit. So if I lock into a bank, how do I start that conversation?
Great question. You would walk up to the desk, usually called the customer service desk, or you might speak to a teller and say, "Hi, I would like to open a bank account, please."
I would like to open a bank account. That sounds simple enough. Do I need to bring anything with me?
Yes, you usually need identification or ID. They might ask for your passport, a driver's license, and sometimes proof of address, like a utility bill.
Okay, so the conversation might go like this. I would like to open a checking account. And the clerk might say, do you have your ID with you?
Exactly. And you would say, "Yes, here is my passport."
Simple. Now, Alex, what if I already have an account and I just want to put money into it? What is the word for that?
The word for putting money into your account is deposit. You make a deposit. You can say, "I would like to make a deposit, please."
Deposit. D-E-P-O-S-I-T. Deposit. And what if I want to take money out?
Then you make a withdrawal. You withdraw money. So deposit is putting money in and withdrawal is taking money out.
Those are slightly formal words, aren't they? Deposit and withdraw.
They are the correct banking terms. However, in casual conversation, you might just say, "I need to put some money in the bank," or "I need to take some money out."
Put in and take out. That's much easier. But if I'm talking to the bank teller, should I use the formal words?
It is better to use the formal words with the teller to be clear. "I'd like to make a deposit," or "I'd like to make a withdrawal." It sounds more professional and helps avoid confusion.
That makes sense. Now let's talk about the person who helps us. You mentioned the word teller. Who is the teller?
The teller is the person standing behind the counter. They are the ones who handle the cash. If you go inside the bank, you usually wait in line until a teller calls you.
They usually say, "Next, please," or "I can help, who's next?"
Yes, and when you get to the counter, you should have your account number ready or your debit card.
Speaking of cards, let's talk about the ATM. I think I use the ATM more often than I go inside the bank. What does ATM stand for?
ATM stands for Automated Teller Machine. It's basically a robot teller. You can make deposits and withdrawals there without talking to a human.
That is very convenient, but sometimes the ATM can be confusing. It asks for a PIN. What is a PIN?
PIN stands for Personal Identification Number. It is usually a 4-digit secret code that only you know. Never share your PIN with anyone, Jane.
I won't, I promise. So I insert my card, enter my PIN, and then select my transaction. What if I just want to see how much money I have?
Then you want to check your balance. Your balance is the total amount of money in your account at that moment.
Check my balance. I do that a lot. Sometimes I'm afraid to look.
We've all been there. Now let's imagine a situation where something goes wrong. This is when people get really nervous about talking about bank in English.
Oh, you mean like losing a card? That is a nightmare.
Yes, if you lose your card, you need to call the bank immediately. You would say, "I lost my debit card, please cancel it."
Please cancel it. That is an important phrase. Or maybe I think my card was stolen.
Right. Another problem is an overdraft. Do you know what an overdraft is?
Is that when you spend more money than you have?
Exactly. If you have $100 in your account, but you spend $110, you have overdrawn your account. The bank might charge you an overdraft fee.
Ouch, I hate fees. A fee is the money the bank charges you for a service or a penalty, right?
Yes, you have monthly fees, overdraft fees, ATM fees. It's good to ask about fees when you open your account. You can ask, are there any monthly fees with this account?
That is a great tip. Always ask about fees. Now, Alex, I want to practice a full conversation. Let's pretend we are at the bank. You are the teller and I am the customer. Is that okay?
That sounds fun. Let's do it. I'm ready. Next, please.
Hi, I would like to make a deposit into my savings account, please. Certainly.
Do you have your account number or your debit card?
I have my debit card right here.
Great. Please insert your card into the reader and enter your PIN. How much would you like to deposit today?
I have $200 in cash and a check for $50.
Okay, so that is a total deposit of $250. Please hand me the cash and the check.
Here you go. Oh, and I also need to transfer some money.
We can do that. Where would you like to transfer the money to?
I want to transfer $100 from my savings account to my checking account.
No problem. I have processed the deposit first. Now I'm transferring the $100 to your checking. Would you like a receipt?
Yes, please. Can you also tell me my current balance?
Sure. Your new balance in checking is $500 and your savings balance is $1,000. Here's your receipt.
Thank you very much.
You are welcome. Have a nice day.
Wow, that felt very real. Let's break that down a little bit for our listeners.
Sure. You started by saying exactly what you wanted. I would like to make a deposit. This is the best way to start. Be direct and polite.
And then you asked for my card. I said, here you go. That is a very common phrase when handing something to someone. Here you go.
Yes. Then you mentioned a check. In the US, it is spelled C-H-E-C-K. In the UK, it is usually C-H-E-Q-U-E. But it's the same thing, a paper document that promises payment.
And then I asked to transfer money. To transfer means to move money from one place to another, from savings to checking.
Prepositions are important here. You transfer from one account to another account.
Right, from savings to checking. If I say I want to transfer checking to savings, that means the money goes into the savings account.
Correct. Finally, you asked for a receipt. A receipt is the small piece of paper that proves you did the transaction. It is always good to keep your receipt.
Definitely. Now, Alex, what about online banking? I feel like fewer people go to the physical bank these days.
That is true. Most banking is done via an app on your phone now. The vocabulary is very similar, though. You still log in, you check your balance, and you transfer funds.
Funds is another word for money, right?
Yes, funds usually implies available money. If you get a message saying insufficient funds, that is bad news.
Oh no, insufficient funds means I don't have enough money.
Exactly. It's a formal way of saying you're broke. Just kidding. But it does mean the transaction cannot be completed.
Let's talk about currency exchange. If I am traveling, I might need to change my dollars into euros or yen. How do I ask for that?
You would go to the teller and ask, what is the current exchange rate? Or I would like to exchange some dollars for euros.
Exchange rate. That is the price of one currency compared to another. And sometimes banks charge a commission for this, right?
Yes, a commission is a fee for the service. So you might ask, do you charge a commission for currency exchange?
Let's talk about some common mistakes learners make when talking about bank. Have you heard any?
One common mistake is confusing lend and borrow. This happens a lot when talking about loans.
Oh, that is a classic one. Can you explain the difference?
The bank lends money to you. You borrow money from the bank. So if you want to buy a house, you go to the bank to borrow money.
And the money the bank gives you is called a loan.
Correct. You take out a loan. That's a great phrasal verb. To take out a loan means to get a loan from the bank.
And then you have to pay it back. Another phrasal verb.
Yes, pay back means to return the money. And often you have to pay off the loan means to finish paying it completely.
So take out a loan, pay back the money, and eventually pay off the debt. English has so many phrasal verbs.
It does, but they are very natural to use. If you say, I need to return the money to the bank, it is correct, but I need to pay back the bank sounds more natural.
Got it. Another mistake I hear is about the word cash. Some people say I have many cashes.
Ah, yes. Cash is uncountable. You never say cashes. You just say, I have a lot of cash, or I don't have much cash.
And we don't usually say I want to close my money. We say I want to close my account.
Right. You open an account and you close an account. You don't start or stop an account. You open and close it.
Let's do another quick practice dialogue. This time, let's make it about a problem. Maybe I lost my card.
Okay. I will be the customer service representative on the phone. Ring, ring.
Hello? I need help immediately.
Hello, this is Citibank customer service. How can I help you today?
Hi, I think I lost my debit card. I can't find it anywhere.
I am sorry to hear that. We should cancel it right away to be safe. Can I have your full name and account number?
My name is Jane Doe. My account number is 123-456-789. Please don't let anyone steal my money. Don't worry, Jane. I am freezing the account right now. No one will be able to use the card.
Would you like us to mail you a new card?
Yes, please. How long will it take to arrive?
It usually takes 3 to 5 business days. Is your current address still 10 Main Street?
Yes, it is. Thank you so much.
You are welcome. Your lost card is now canceled. Is there anything else I can do for you?
No, that is all. Whew, I feel much better now.
Good. Have a good day.
Okay, that was stressful but useful. You used the phrase freeze the account. What does that mean?
To freeze an account means to stop all activity. It's like putting ice on it. Nothing moves. No money goes in, no money goes out. It's a security measure.
And you said business days.